Well, for many kids, school is starting back up soon, and it is important to get them on a regular sleep schedule to help them academically, mentally, and physically. I was able to speak with the local physician about the benefits of a good sleep schedule.
Back to School Real Life Ready, helpful answers for busy families, sponsored by Holt Homes and Overhead Door of the Mid-Ohio Valley.
As the 2026-27 school year approaches, it is important to know how sleep can impact your child's behavior and the ability to learn. Dr. Michael Mosey says it is recommended for a kid to get in the habit of a school bedtime 1 or 2 weeks before the school year begins.
Sudden shifts can be hard on kids. They can actually have like a jet lag phenomenon. So we recommend starting ahead of time, getting them off their summer schedule.
He says sleep deprivation can affect their emotional responses to things in the classroom and mess with their attention span. Even on the weekends, it is important to maintain that sleep schedule.
Consistency is important. A lot of people think that, it's good to catch up on sleep on the weekends, but, everyone has normal circadian rhythms, and it's good your body gets used to waking up with a certain amount of light and going to bed with a certain amount of light.
Dr. Mosey says children ages 6 through 12 need between 10 to 12 hours of sleep. Middle schoolers and high schoolers need 8 to 10 hours of sleep. There are a few other things that you can do to help your child get in a bedtime routine.
Limiting caffeine is another thing, at least in the evenings, as well as heavy meals. Another thing that could help is at least 60 minutes of moderate to vigorous exercise earlier in the day, not right before bed.
To learn more about the importance of sleep in school-age children, visit our website or our WTAP Plus app. Reporting for the Mid-Ohio Valley, I'm Haley Lanham with WTAP News. This is Home.